Hear me.
Oh, she got it.
Okay, you all, are we on?
Who is it, Sean?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna hold on just a little bit. Shane Bishop's on his way from Poplar,
Okay.
so.
Sounds good.
You just pause it. Okay, we're all in attendance. We'll go ahead and start this pre-construction meeting for Road 1010, the bridge replacement project. We'll go ahead and turn this over to John with Interstate Engineering, and he can work us through it.
Okay, so just a quick in attendance here, we have the three commissioners, Robert Taves, Gordon Olkers, and Doug Marotic. With Bishop Company or Bishop Inc., we have Shane Bishop and Ryan Shaner. I'm John Bach with Interstate, and then this is Chris DeFonso with Interstate. He'll be the RPR, and then Shane Ducart with 3D Specialties. So I don't think we have anybody else online unless I missed anyone.
No.
Okay. So kind of already did introductions. So on the second page here is our contact information for my office, Chris's office, and Chris's cell phone, and both of our emails here. Also have the information for the Roosevelt County Commissioners and the road superintendent, Derek McNabb. Derek is not in attendance today, but his cell phone is listed there, and his email will be the same as the commissioner's email. So any correspondence for him to go through that. Shane and Ryan's contact information is also here, both phone and email. So please take a quick look at all of that information. Make sure I didn't mistype anything as far as that goes. Good. Okay. So just a quick project overview. The base bid was awarded. The work generally consists of replacement of a 26-foot timber bridge with a new 25-foot 5-inch by 10-foot 2-inch tall aluminum box culvert. There will also be obviously the other appurtenances as far as the backfill, structural fill underneath it, and then the road work and surfacing everything. It was the whole contract was awarded. So the construction contract notice of award date was September 16th, 2025. And the contract was signed on December 2nd for $496,780. It's a 30-day contract, calendar day contract time, or completed by July 17th. There is liquidated damages for substantial completion of $1,750 per calendar day, and a 1-year warranty period from the date of substantial completion. The next item, notice to proceed. So we have a preliminary schedule here that we'll go through more in detail, but on this, it looks like we were looking for notice to proceed as the 20th, or I'm sorry, the 16th, which is tomorrow, Thursday. Yep. Do we still want that, or do we want to push that to Monday? Or what's your guys' thought? Monday? Okay, so the notice to proceed will be dated April 20th, 2026. So, and that's when the contract time will commence to run. I'll just go through kind of the quick responsibilities of the engineer, the RPR, and the owner, and the contractor. So the engineer's responsibilities, that'll be myself on this project. Will be the owner's representative during construction. We will interpret plans and specifications for the owner and the contractor. The engineer will advise the owner on contract matters and will concur, review, and certify monthly pay estimates, change orders, and payroll. The resident project representative, which will be Chris DeFonso, he will keep a diary of day-to-day activities, operations, communications between himself, contractor, landowners, and any other involved parties, and then will report to the engineer. He will report unsatisfactory work to the engineer, and he will assist the engineer to verify the contractors obtaining the necessary quality control and quality assurance testing required by the contract documents. Coordination between the RPR and the contractor should be made to coordinate key milestones of the project. I guess with that, the only thing we ask is if there is adjustments to this contract, or to this schedule, if you keep him in the loop and coordinate with him fairly regularly. The owner's responsibilities, pay in accordance with the contract documents. The owner will have the final decision on all contractual matters, including change orders and extensions of contract time. And then operate any other valves, hydrants, or things like that. In this case, there are no, obviously, valves or hydrants. But if there is any needs from the county or from the county road crew, that should be ran through the commissioners as well, so. Contractor responsibilities are to construct the project in accordance with the plans and specifications. Comply with all local, state, and federal regulations, supervise all crews and subcontractors. The contractor responsible for safety of all workers on site. Be respectful of the residents and any private property and return to equal or better conditions if disturbed. And maintain the site in a clean and orderly manner during the course of construction. One of the big ones with that is throwing trash out of the equipment or thrown out of a pickup, anything like that. Just try to keep it clean, pick up at the end of the day. If things do blow around, obviously we know the wind blows up here, so we don't want pop bottles and chip bags blowing across the field. Chain of reporting. So all field correspondence should be between the contractor, superintendent, and the interstate RPR. Interstate will report, or the RPR will report to the owner, probably through the engineer. If I'm not available, Chris will coordinate directly with you guys. Sure. So. All communication, correspondence, directives, variations, field orders, work change directives, change orders, claims, progress pay estimates, etc. to and from any party shall go through the RPR first. I guess any questions on everybody's roles and responsibilities? So, I guess, and I might have missed that.
The one thing I did visit with road foreman this morning, he just wanted to make sure that if he needed to put any road closure signs up, what he needed to have done to make sure to let him know so he can get the guys to put any of that stuff up. That was kind of his one concern.
Yep, and
all that.
yep,
Okay.
everything should be good. They have their traffic control. That was a bid item in there as well. So
Yeah. He just didn't know if there was somewhere out of the ordinary from where you guys were gonna be at that he needed to.
no, the one thing I did request on their submittal is a road closed ahead sign to be placed on 1009
Okay.
prior to the turn to the
Okay.
left, or just
On
noticing.
2054.
Is it, or,
From
well,
1009 to 2054.
Yes,
Starting at
yes,
2054, there should be, are you gonna make them go right there to?
Yes. yeah, and I thought I printed that, but it was probably Monday. I do have the traffic control plan that I can forward to you guys as well, showing where all the signs are, and it does direct traffic down 2054 and 2051 to that connector road on the east side of those.
1009, 1009, yeah.
Yep. So. One thing I did forget in the introductions, as far as an on-site superintendent. You or you have?
Yeah, me or probably Tanner Brumley. Again,
Do you have a number for Tanner?
Yeah.
It's in that role.
Yeah, it's in- Or I barely know my own phone number.
right? These cell phones are the devil. 406-390-0773.
0773. Okay, thank you. So moving on back to page 4, the applicable laws, ordinances, and regulations. So this project is funded with local funds as well as Montana Department of Transportation funds. Montana Department of Transportation doesn't have any special reporting requirements or anything like that, other than we have to abide by Montana prevailing wage rates that were in the contract document at the time of bidding. And the wage rate should be posted or available on site to all employees at all times. What we have done before in the past, just if you have the spec book available to everybody that has the wage rates in it, that will suffice. So, and it is the prevailing wage rates for 2025 that were dated January 11th, 2025 for heavy construction services. So certified payroll is required to be submitted. Certified payroll should be submitted on a regular weekly basis to Wendy Johnson, and then copy myself on that. If they're not submitted on a weekly basis, they do need to be submitted prior to the pay request being processed. So, I'm not exactly sure on your processes for, dewatering or anything like that. If there is more than an acre of land disturbed, we do have to do a SWIP permit. I don't
There should be,
anticipate,
is
yeah,
it?
no, I don't anticipate more than an acre. I just, like I said, didn't know what your guys' construction processes.
There shouldn't be, and I got two orange, I got two big diesel pumps
Okay,
coming. We're gonna build a dam right to the start of that. I talked to that landowner,
Okay.
and, we're just gonna run the pump straight through the center of the bridge.
Okay. okay,
I think either that or over on, we'll probably either that or put them on the south side of the bridge, because we'll
Okay.
work off the north side.
okay.
Good.
So, yeah, are you just gonna do earthen dam or?
Yeah, just, no, I'm just gonna do.
Okay. Okay, so I guess with that, just make sure, obviously, all disturbed areas are reclaimed back
Yeah.
to pre-construction conditions, so. Like I said, that is just in the event that it's necessary, so if we do get close to that, we'll have to reconsider, but like I said, I didn't anticipate there being there, so. Preliminary construction matters, so.
It might be good. That was that creek got water. in
Yeah,
it.
it did run pretty good.
Is it running pretty good?
It had slowed down from when I went up there earlier this year, but it is still, cause there's a big old spring.
They're pretty big spring above, 2050.
Well, you know, when we did the other bridge on that east-west road, we had to put that slope in it just in
Yep.
case there was a big
Yep.
runoff.
Yep, in case there was a big flood or something there, so. But, yep, so as far as submittals, so obviously electronic submittals will be accepted. Any materials incorporated in the project without required submittals are done so at the contractor's risk. Pre-construction submittal summary and additional information. So we have, received the construction schedule, we've received the traffic control plan. I believe we've received all of the submittals for materials, the bridge, the fabric, and the geogrid. The only thing I believe we don't have are gradations.
So,
Yeah, and the structural fills and the structure backfill, so.
That's it?
Yeah, that's the only
Okay.
ones we don't have,
Okay.
so,
That's
what are
all
you
I
looking
have.
for that?
just a gradation, or you mean
No.
for the material,
For the material,
for the structural fill
yeah.
underneath? Ideally, and it's not really spec, ideally, it would be like a ballast material, just because what we've used like 1 inch crushed. Just something that's gonna lock together good. What we did have issues with on the one upstream is they put their fill down and then they tried to basically build the bottom and the wing walls. And that, even though it was wrapped in fabric, they had trouble with getting voids up against that wing wall in there. So if, I don't know how you plan to do it, if you wanna build the wing, the cutoff wall
Ballast, I
first.
can just bring your railroad ballast.
Well, if that's what you wanna use, but I know it is probably more expensive than what you had bid, so.
Well,
I mean,
it's easier, if that's what you want, it's easy, I'll be.
well, if that's easy, would be easier probably to install.
Yeah.
I would think, so.
And you don't have to run it back, you know, you know where you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But what about the,
you wouldn't do compaction.
no,
on
you
that.
can't.
No,
You can't,
you
yeah.
can't do
You
compaction.
can't do compaction on.
It's called compacting.
So that's why it might be easy for those.
Okay, yeah, if that's fine.
If that's, if you're good with that.
Yeah.
As long as you're good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
On the bottom side.
That railroad ballast, it's, the reason we don't put that in as a spec is because it is more expensive for the contractor, but it's typically faster.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Good material.
it does lock together very well.
It's like 2 inch, right? You're-
Yeah, the same, like we did in Dodson.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, as long as John's okay with it, engineers,
Yeah.
or everybody's okay with it,
Yeah.
that's, if you're good
beautiful.
with it.
Okay,
I like
we're
it.
gonna do that.
I like it.
Yep, that ends up being almost like a concrete pad. I mean.
Yeah,
it-
yeah.
It is nice. Okay.
And then what about over top of that?
Really basically from the spring line up to the bottom of the gravel, just,
Just road base.
yep, road base is fine. I mean, you can really even use some native stuff in there if there shouldn't be much native there.
Bearing, which is it?
No, but That's
Feel
basically
that.
just fill material.
Right. I was gonna see if I can get some road base from that. There's someone crushing right down there.
Right down the road.
Yeah, so see if I can get some from there.
I noticed that when I was there today.
Okay.
If not, we'll bring it from somewhere else.
Okay, sure. But yeah, that one's basically just we call it structured backfill, but it's
Right.
just backfill.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then the only other thing is staging area and location. So are you gonna have anything other than on the road for staging from?
That. Which Bill was that?
Bill Gable.
Bill Gable.
Yeah, he's gave us permission to do this. So do you need anything written?
Just maybe just if you'd put that in an email that you're gonna stage on his, that way if there's anything, and that you talk to him. That way if there is any argument later, we have something to say. Well,
We've talked.
okay, yeah.
He actually must have cameras because we can't hardly show up there and he's.
Yeah, he's right there. He's right there.
No,
He probably does it.
me and Ryan went up there about 3 weeks ago, or when we saw you,
Yeah.
and we didn't know, we called him, we never called him, we drove up there, we got out of the pickup and was walking under the bridge and he's standing. there. Hi.
That's his father-in-law's place right there.
Okay, yeah, he's a super nice guy, he
Yeah.
just likes to talk.
He is a nice guy. So, I guess, so page 5, utility coordination, so make sure you contract with all utilities. Any buried utilities up there, I don't remember, I don't think there were
There is a
any.
fiber optic line.
Is there fiber on board under there? Okay. So that'll be the only thing to make sure you
I
coordinate with,
limit the board because there's something hanging on the side of the bridge too, but
is it?
that looks like an old copper line, I'm sure that it's not copper left, so you could.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They haven't done fiber up.
Oh, maybe
Over there
they-
yet.
Maybe it is copper hanging on the side, and there is something hanging on the side.
They don't have fiber yet.
Cause that's in like stage 5 project with Nemont, so
Oh,
they're
really?
not fiber up there yet.
They're not fiber, so maybe that. copper
Maybe that is.
Yeah, T1 copper line or whatever they call it.
Yep,
Okay.
okay, so there is some hanging on the side, actually.
Okay.
So you have to get over them on.
Yeah.
Give that tomorrow.
Field engineering, so the engineer will provide one-time field staking. We request 72 hours notice for any staking, but Chris can stake when he's up there as well. We'll get him the job file. Would you like for stakes? There is control points set out there. I mean, we can verify those.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Elevation
to.
of what you want at the bottom of that culvert is.
Is all you need.
And line, if there is a line, or
Probably.
do you just want center creek?
Basically center, correct,
Yeah.
but we can stake basically the 4 corners of the bottom of the structure.
Okay, yeah,
Could do that.
line and elevation, I guess, give me an elevation. from what-
So just an offset to the 4 corners.
Yeah.
Yep,
We'll just have to get the file from you and.
Yep.
yeah,
GPS good
I think,
enough
I think we'll
on that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. GPS is good enough.
All right, good deal.
So, and you'll just coordinate with him when you
Yeah,
get up
I'll
there.
have the stuff with me at all times, buddy, so.
are you coming out,
Yeah.
are you an on-site?
I'm gonna be
every
on
day?
site, yeah, every day, so.
Make sure we get 10% work out of them.
Okay.
You know, he sat out in the vehicle eating a slice of pizza. and-
Yeah, well, I didn't wanna bring it all in and.
I mean. He brings donuts. in there, so.
So that'll probably be next week for staking.
Yeah, even, we'll tear out.
Tear out the bridge first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the county gets salvage on all. of
Yeah,
those
is-
that I'm
Are we
understanding.
gonna talk about that or?
Yeah, we were.
If Bill Gable wants it.
What's that?
See, if Bill Gable wants it, we don't want it.
What the-
I don't know if there was anything there that was
Okay,
worth,
it just said inspect that the county gets
so
salvage.
I think Derek mentioned if there was any like good timbers. in
I
it.
suppose he would want some of that bridge plank, you know, if there's any good timber in there, that, cause they set them cattle guards on them and stuff,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, maybe have Derek talk to you and then whatever you don't want, offer Bill.
Okay.
Cause you salvaged
And
that
he
one
did
bridge
say he
by
wants that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The other one.
I'm sure he will.
Screen there.
ups, yeah.
Just grinder.
Yeah,
So we'll,
Yep.
our road foreman gets first chance and then Bill
okay,
Gable gets second.
okay. No problem.
Perfect.
Yeah, cause he did mention that and I said, I think the spec says the county gets the salvage, but.
I'm sure Derek could send a truck up right away to get that stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll be able to stack it all on the side of there anyways.
Quality control, so obviously the contractor is responsible for quality control, testing. Like I said, if you do use that railroad ballast on the structural fill underneath, obviously we can't test that.
Yes.
It's pretty much consolidated, so, obviously just run a whackers, tamper, something.
Yeah,
Something.
just
right?
flatten, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, you've worked with that quite a bit, so. As far as the backfill over it, we will want compaction test on that and then on the road surface as well. So, who do you have for lined up? Material testing, okay.
Usually who we use.
Okay, and then we just ask if they send certified or the certified reports to us at the end of the week or when they're available. Any retesting due to non-compliance shall be performed by the same testing lab and the cost will not be reimbursed to the contractor. This project is all basically contractor pays for testing anyway, so that's kind of a mute point.
okay, so there's no pay item.
Yeah,
Okay.
no pay item for testing, so that's on the contractor. And then the owner or engineer will, or has the option to provide quality assurance testing if desired, if there's questions, and obviously that would be at our
Yeah.
cost, so.
Okay.
Progress estimates, so, processing of quantities, the contractor and engineer will concur on all quantities. Contractor's superintendent and the interstate RPR will review and agree on the quantities on either a weekly or monthly basis. Field reports will be submitted to the engineer at the end of the month for review. If you please email those to myself, my email is listed there. And then we will generate the pay request and send to you guys for signature. That just seems to be an easier way than going back and forth, so. And then the engineer will submit the pay application to the owner for review and approval. And just know it could be 30 to 60 days from submittal before the checks are received, so. With that, I do have your signed pay request number 1 here.
Or just for the culvert.
Yeah, for the culvert and the
Yeah.
bonds, so.
Material.
Yep.
Yeah.
Material.
So I will get that to you. And then final payment will not be issued until the project punch list items are complete. Closeout forms are submitted and the record drawings are submitted by the contractor per the documents, so. Record drawing should be pretty simple,
Yeah,
it's a bridge or a culvert, so. One thing I guess. Maybe I have that in here. Retainage or a portion thereof may be withheld for the correction period as established within the contract documents. Pay requests will not be approved without an updated construction schedule and certified payroll records must also be submitted if not up to date. Set offs, so any engineers overtime, retesting back charges and liquidated damages will be withheld as set offs from the pay estimate. I don't anticipate any of those. I don't anticipate it since it's not anything being buried. We don't need to be up there 100% of the time while you're working, but
Yeah.
we will be up there.
we'll be on
Right,
site.
daily, so.
Okay.
I guess the only thing with that is if we're over contract dates or over contract time and we have additional charges that are being up there.
Okay.
Pay estimate cutoff dates, so typically the county has regular scheduled meetings on Tuesdays at 11 o'clock. It should be noted that not all weekly meetings occur, some are canceled. I'd say probably at the most two a month are canceled. Usually they are more than that, but is there one meeting where you guys do claims or is that every meeting?
Comes twice a month. We can give a claims sheet if you want one.
We don't.
Guess it would only be probably May would be the only.
May 6th, May 20th are the claim days. When they're due into the office. And then they'll get the following Tuesday's meeting.
Okay. So that would be, so 6 and 20, so it'd actually probably be
We're probably only gonna have 2 anyways.
Right.
the 3rd and the 17th, I suppose would be the ones where they.
This one you get now,
Do
and
that.
the last one.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they say they get done at the end of
It
May,
ain't take you very long.
No.
June?
well, yeah, if they get done, say, mid-May on
Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah.
So then you're gonna be into June before we get everything finalized and processed, so, yeah, the 3rd and 17th. They're due, okay,
That's when they're due, and then they usually bring them into our office and get stamped on Thursday or Friday. Approved on Tuesday, and
Yeah.
they usually have the checks good.
Do at noon on Wednesday.
Do it noon.
That's fine. We probably won't need to be two, like I said, if we can get cut for, just so we can get Lane paid up on the culvert. That's
Yep,
more-
That's already done.
Okay,
Good.
that one's more important than anything.
Remind me, Lindsay, I will give you that copy.
Whatever next claims are, it says in that sheet, that's
Yep.
what we.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
So, pay period quantity reports received by the engineer no later than the last Friday of the month, or, if that works for you guys. So, if we're, getting close to being done and it's, the one week into the next, it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty easy on when it comes to that, so.
Yeah.
And then dates may be updated during the progress meetings if we have progress meetings going up, so. Construction schedule, so typical 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, except holidays. And then we anticipate a 50-hour work week. That's more for our on-site inspection. Like I said, if you guys want to work outside of that, with this location, I don't see any problems with working outside of that unless you're something.
Doing anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you can, we know.
There's nobody out there to keep tabs on you.
Yeah, Bill's 4 miles away, but he'll be at the site.
Oh, he will. He's a good guy, he just.
Right. So, just, technicalities, so work outside of the scheduled days and hours, make sure you notify us or any affected parties in advance. Not guaranteed work will be approved. Like I said, we don't have any issues for right now,
Yeah.
working outside of those times, so. Progress meetings, so weekly progress meetings aren't anticipated at this time. If weekly progress meetings become necessary, we will determine a time.
Okay.
This is a small enough project or short enough duration. I don't think we need to have a weekly progress meeting. Chris will keep me updated and I'll keep you guys updated as we
Sure.
go on. So,
Sure.
that reminds me, Shane, with, that is one other thing that we're missing for a submittal is guardrail.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I didn't see the guardrail
Yeah.
one in my book.
What about the guardrail? I mean, we're taking this bridge out, putting a culvert in so these wide equipment can go. How wide is the guardrail is gonna be or where are the guardrail placed? I haven't seen any plan.
I got my plans for you.
Yeah, I don't
Are
remember.
they wide enough that,
Take a look at it.
your 40-foot header will go through it?
But it will
Go over
Yeah,
it.
it's fairly low.
Yeah.
Guardrail.
Yeah.
Kind of, it's down on the slope a little bit more.
It's on the shoulder before the slope, but I believe the road top is for 24 and 5, so 30 foot, 29 foot.
Okay.
So is the shoulder.
So
And
like a
we can,
40-foot header could go on top of it there.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah, it's only 3 feet there.
3 feet high, I think.
Yeah.
right?
3 feet is what the head of
I'm not necessarily worried about the header as much as some of these tractors that, or these air drills. that are-
Oh, yeah, they're monstrous.
They're
That's
the
the trouble.
towable things.
Right.
The wood posts are 2'1" above grade.
So, and how wide from cattle guard or cattle from rail to rail?
29.
How wide's this street like, I mean, highway 2?
Highway 2, the white line
Lane's
should be
12 feet.
Yeah, white line should be 24.
And this is gonna be 26?
29.
29, that should be. Usually you see these go down, they take up one, they look like that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
But I think that's part of it too, dude. You can't, as much as we would like to accommodate every piece of equipment, you
you
can't.
can.
You know, you have your specs and you gotta stay within them
Yeah,
specs.
this is pretty good, though.
And they-
It's pretty wide.
Yeah.
Getting bigger and bigger.
Doug,
Yeah.
he knows the guy that bought an air drill,
Yeah, the new air.
air drill up in Sheridan County, and you can't use it, 'cause you can't pull it down the road. Can't get it through some of them old bridges.
Take it apart, back together.
You know, some of them old
Yeah,
Rockaway Terry cut across, where they got that one down there, 20 foot,
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, if that. you know.
right,
So, I mean,
right.
I think this sounds like pretty good height.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Like that with.
High enough to get a header over width-wise, so.
I guess that is about all I had. We can go through the, next construction schedule. I didn't forgot where I was at here. So we do have the schedule that you submitted. Like you said, we're anticipating, notice to proceed date of Monday, the 21st. And then basically spend the whole first week doing demolition and salvage. Then start erecting the box culvert, basically about middle of next week. And then you anticipate that, or that'd be excavation, I'm sorry. And the place in the structural fill, the culvert starting the 28th assembly, and that's
It'll
two,
probably get moved up faster than that.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah,
They're just.
being conservative.
Right.
Yeah,
So you'll be really starting on Monday, then the 20th, buddy.
yeah, about tearing out. and that
Okay.
stuff, Yeah.
So, and this has it completed basically by May 18th, so.
So before school starts, May, June, yeah.
Oh, maybe school might not even be out by then.
Yeah, by the time you get it done.
So,
Well, yeah, we're talking school, we're starting Monday, we need to notify the school on the bus route.
Let's go.
Because, well, I think they come up 109 maybe now, because they do both, or they used to,
Yeah, we'll have to look on, yeah.
do you do that or do we do that?
we can do that.
I would
Yeah, just notify the
pop up and talk to her
Payville,
superintendent of schools. She'll have that bus route.
Okay.
the Payville school, but I know they do 109 sometimes,
That's right.
but I think they take this route most of the time.
Okay.
Better road, the 1010 road.
Okay.
Cause it's gonna be
Her,
stuck,
pull up that bus route for the
pretty-
Bayville district.
Travelers road, I'm
right?
just a little bit, I've been. in
It is,
always.
it's actually a better road than the 1009 or.
Oh, yeah, a lot better road.
Or
That 1009 kind of comes up the hills and down and around and
Mhm.
where this one's a nice road, but. Yeah, the Bainville school should be notified, even if it's not a bus route, because I think they've taken some, I know.
Sure,
That 2051, that was a pain for them when we did that one.
sure.
So notify the Bainville school on
Okay.
that. What's his name? Chuck Hyatt.
They have it put on the
Yeah, do
Road
you think anything
Facebook,
for like
yeah,
ambulance or?
Yeah, that seems to work pretty good too,
construction
Facebook.
can start on Monday.
Notify them.
Are we shutting the whole thing down, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's completely
Does it-
closed, no
Yeah,
detour.
Okay.
so 10
Right.
10 will be shut down for a month.
A month, yeah.
What was you said superintendent's name or the contact at the school?
Chuck Hyatt down in Bayville.
Here, I'll give you his number. Let me call him and stuff.
Then he can reroute the buses or how we're gonna work.
They'll notify me, then we'll speak out of it.
Yeah. Forgot about that. School's still going on.
Yeah, that's okay.
I did too.
406 769 7111.
You remember, he used to be that Aces and Eights, DJ, come in, play Stampede time all over the place. You're young to remember that, I know.
I might have been downtown. Same guy?
Really? Yeah, he had that, boy, yeah, he used to have one fun Stampede time.
So, any other questions on scheduling?
No,
What's the time frame looking like for us to get in there for our guardrail? Just so I could try to make a schedule work for everything.
So. By this, you have around with 5:15.
with the guardrail.
There isn't that page, sorry.
5-12 weeks roughly.
Yeah.
Or,
Did you get that, Shane, roughly the week of 5/12?
or no, sorry.
Yeah, let's go 512.
Yep.
It's got 5:15 to.
Let's go 512. Is that a Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that week, okay.
Guardrail.
If anything changes, just let me know so I can get locates and everything.
I didn't see the back. Got it. Beautiful.
Moving on to the traffic control plan. So I was gonna print the traffic control plan. I apologize, I forgot it, but basically, we talked about it. We will have road closed signs ahead at 2054 and 2051 on both ends. And then detour signs leading them around be across 2051, down 1009, and then back to 10. Wherever that middle row is, 10. I guess that is 1009 as well. So
So at 1010, where it meets 2059, you're gonna put a closed sign there.
yes,
So if somebody's coming down 2053 from McCabe and wanna come around. They
Yep, and I believe there were signs on that McCabe Road as well.
Yeah, 2053.
Should have brought that into his.
I mentioned
On that book.
They're big, it's kind of a box there, so it's really
Yeah.
not convenient for anybody. It's
Yeah.
just a matter of getting them going in the right direction.
Yep, the longest route is if someone's coming from the north and it's going down to McCabe, they
Yeah,
have
if,
to
if they come back around, yeah.
loop back around. I know there are other roads up there too they can take, but I think, like you said, the main one is the school route walk.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool up in the-
And I can contact.
And there's oil, I mean, there's some oil traffic up there. too.
yeah, there is. Yep. I was sure there was pretty busy up there today.
Yeah, mine's up there, there's been,
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
more oil
I've
traffic.
been
That's why
sitting there
the
for
road-
an hour at a time, there's been six,
Sort of-
7 cars every.
Especially on the first stretch of it where they got the 2 brand new oil wells just on that T.
And they're doing a pipeline right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, there's a lot of activity right there.
And the gravel pit right there.
That sand pit.
Yeah, sand pit, yep.
Okay, so that's basically it for traffic control.
that all that is in sanded.
They sand pit, then they take it to that, where those 2 ponds are, and they process it with water and heat, and then they let it sit and they sell it for fracking.
Oh, so that's all that
So
is.
that's not a gravel pit, I thought that was
It's 100% sand.
That's sand.
They take the clay out of the sand and then make it pure sand and then sell it for frack.
That's an asphalt, so you ain't getting gravel.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't get gravel here, you didn't get sand, and that's, yeah, they heat that sand and
Okay.
get the clay out of it and
Probably more
mix
expensive
it with
than
water.
that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You gotta get gravel there, so.
So I guess moving on to the specifications, so the only thing I had there was measurement and payment. Just note is on, like all of our projects, we do have the miscellaneous work item in there. Items paid under the miscellaneous work shall be pre-approved by the engineer and or owner prior to being completed. Any work performed prior to receiving approval may not be paid. We put just that in there as basically an allowance for things that might come up during construction, so.
Yeah, outside that we know.
Yep, just let Chris know if there is something that comes up as we're going.
We usually do, we'll just do that and then just get a hold of you and see if it's cool
Yep.
or not
Yep.
before we do it.
Yep, so, any other questions in the specifications? Okay, and then, plans and drawings, I guess, I assume everyone's reviewed those, I can send this out with the, when I send the meeting minutes, there is a link, clickable link on here to download the plans and specs. If you want, but was there any questions on the project plans?
No, I didn't have any.
Any other questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, complaints?
Oh, yeah,
Not yet, huh?
we haven't closed the road yet.
Right. Okay,
Back Monday.
Yeah, we'll see where we're at.
Inevitably, some farmers gonna be upset
Yeah.
if they close that road down.
yep, so,
Check back Monday.
okay, I guess other than that, that's all I had, so.
I have 2 more, we have 2 projects going with you guys, so can we get updates on both those? First one, the Pickard pit.
Yep.
When are you gonna start crushing there?
Just moved our stuff in there yesterday, or
Okay.
started moving in, and we're gonna probably get set up next week as we try to get everything moved over this way.
And then we asked John to. First of all, we need to know how much is left there. After you take if you crush 20 tons, what's gonna be left in that pit? So we need to know that as time goes on.
Say that again, sorry.
That pit that you're crushing in.
Yeah.
5-acre area.
Yep.
Once you get these 20,000 tons crushed, what's left?
Okay.
Is it gonna be done? Or as you're digging out of it, are you gonna see lots more? You know,
I can't tell you that, sir.
that you won't,
Yeah,
but I mean, John will kind of help you. So we need to know if we're gonna be able to do another 20 this fall.
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
all right.
Or are we gonna have to move across the way and permit some more and start another pit?
Okay.
If we get that one mined out, if we're gonna
Yeah.
have to open another
Yeah,
one.
okay.
so-
I mean, if there's gonna be another 20,000
Yeah.
tons there, we'll wait till next year to open it.
Well, we're gonna have an excavator up there too, loosening some of that material.
So if you could maybe dig a
So
test
we'll
hole
be
a
getting
little bit,
test
maybe?
holes for you
Yeah.
and let you know when we're done.
Yeah,
Just
so I mean,
maybe-
that's kind of what I was getting at. If we
Yeah.
can know when you're done, because it seems like last time this was mined or crushed, they kind of picked and choose. They went around some harder areas or something, they said.
Well, Yeah, there were some areas where it's boulders and then there's a lot of clay and that
Yeah.
kind of run like this, that in clay waves and
Oh,
we can try to stay out of the clay as much as possible.
Yeah,
so with that, they asked us to put together a task order to do that, but the permit for the next 5
phase.
acres.
Yeah,
or
next
of
phase,
that.
whatever it's gonna be.
So when you do test bits, if you let us know.
All right, yeah, well, when we get close, maybe we'll take Chris up there
Okay.
and
Yeah, then that way we can log them and shoot them
Oh,
and
okay,
everything at
sure.
the same time. 'Cause
Sure.
they always want pictures of.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
the
It'd be
strata.
nice that if we can coordinate all that together with everybody's up there, I mean.
Yeah, might
everybody's
as
gonna be
well.
there.
yeah, okay, we can do that.
Sure.
They would appreciate
And we'll
that.
have, we're gonna have a big excavator up there so we can go deep, so you know.
Well, that'd be great.
One big thing, we're gonna need it eventually.
Yeah,
So if a guy has those test
Yeah.
holes,
so if you guys if you need us to go across the fence or wherever you're making your
Yeah.
next permit pit
Yeah,
to do test holes,
yeah,
let me know.
and
Okay.
whatever we need to, you do a change order on that to get some putty on it, we'll compensate you for
I
that.
think
That'd be a
you
great
can
time.
task order
There.
that anyway.
Well,
Yep.
Yep.
no.
Yeah, but we usually.
Throw that in for you.
like,
Yeah,
take it
we'll-
the last
Stay in
step.
safe. Let's
Just
try
by
that.
that. Let's just go ahead and get that ready to go. That way, we might get one more crush out of there,
Sure.
or half a
Yeah.
crush, then then we're set up, right?
Yeah.
Just because it's permitted doesn't mean you have to start
Right,
thinking right.
yeah, let's get from there, it's good.
Yeah.
So that'd be great, if we can
That'll
coordinate
work.
that, that'd be good.
Which way are you guys permitting on that?
We'll have to find out.
Okay.
I mean, I can't remember, we talked about it, because we were over on that area,
Yeah, and I'm not familiar with that yet.
so we're gonna have to do some research on that.
Yeah.
But that's the one that had to get redone. from
Yeah, we had to
France,
redo
right?
the line because Franz is over the line. They had to reclaim some area, but Derek was kind of working on that too, so
Okay.
he'll know.
And he'd be a good one, him.
Derek's our contact on that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
road
He's
foreman.
our road
Yeah.
foreman, yeah, he'll be the one doing all of it.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
And then the other one's Brockton,
Hydrants.
Hydrant.
hydrants, you're gonna do that when you do the sewer project.
That would
and
be
you-
good if that works for you guys.
Yeah, that works fine, just
Because-
when is that gonna happen, or do you have a starting date? Tentative on
Get
that?
like mid-June or
Mid-June?
mid-June to.
Okay.
Mid-June to maybe the end of June.
You got a busy schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know.
It just,
New projects.
yeah,
around here.
we got plenty with.
plenty would too, buddy.
So, but it's all in the same area, so that's,
That makes it nice.
Yeah.
With that, you're thinking mid-June for the hydrants?
yeah, I think so.
So can we date the newest to proceed like 15th?
Sure.
I mean, I think we basically have until October 1st.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
that's fine. Yeah. Actually, we got, did he talk to you about the fire hydrants we had to order because of the prices? They wouldn't guarantee the prices.
All right,
Oh,
So like, can we do a materials
yeah,
budget on that, or request?
as long as we have them sitting somewhere,
Yeah. And where would be a good place? Not Brockton.
How many hydrants?
I would
Yeah, how
probably
many
say
you got?
the yards here in Wolf Point, our Roosevelt County, well, the
Probably the
Popper
road
has
shop.
them too.
Their own shop?
Right,
Would
right,
you
right.
rather Popper or Wolf Point, which one would you?
How about
You can't-
Culbertson?
Yeah, Culverts will be fine too.
well, is it
Yeah.
Ryan Culbertson?
Well, fairgrounds,
Oh,
we could do,
We can do the fairgrounds?
yeah.
yes, well, Shane, I think we're done with the pre-con here. If
Yeah.
you need to hop off, we're don't want to hold you up, but you're welcome to stay as well. So.
No, it's fine. It's Sean, by the way.
Oh, sorry,
No, it's all good. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
all
Have
right.
a good day.
Thanks, Sean.
Bye.
Oh,
Yeah, we could put them right back behind the weed shop there in Culverton.
okay.
Oh,
You mind if I stack the sewer pipe there too?
how much?
2,700 feet.
Will that be gone by fair time?
That's the,
Oh,
August
June's
is
fair.
fair.
August.
August is fair. Oh, yeah, I'd be gone by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, yeah, as long as it's back behind there, it's
If I
fine.
had to buy. With the oil prices going up,
Yeah.
I had to buy everything.
No, and
No,
I
yeah,
understand that.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
That's true.
they called a couple weeks ago and said.
Better get on it.
We either pull the trigger now or you guys are,
hang on.
Right.
yeah, we're not gonna guarantee any prices, so.
But yeah, I don't see any problem stacking it
Yeah.
down there. They're gonna be doing some mowing and upkeep
Yeah.
down there.
Well, that
Or,
would be on
or
the
if I went
block
up to
there.
that yard where we
Go to
stacked
McCabe.
that,
McCabe. shop.
by Freud too.
Oh, yeah, McCabe shop would be, there'd be no problem there. You could have it there
That,
anytime.
that would be,
There's plenty of room there by McCabe shop.
that'd be better for us, or that, if that's that more out of your way, we.
That'd be more out of the way.
Yes, that's actually
Yeah.
pretty go around
Right,
from there.
Right, we
Yeah,
got
let's-
around.
Yeah, let's do the McCabe shop, just where you
Okay.
come in there on the left on the,
Okay.
where all of, there's pipes and culverts all
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room there.
No, that was good.
We just gotta make sure we tell Derek and the road guys.
Yeah, because that's coming next week. So. All that stuff's coming next week.
Yeah, let's do the road shop. That'd be better.
Okay.
Because right now we're building a whole shop there at the airport for the snowplow.
Okay.
So they got a lot of equipment around that fairgrounds right now.
Okay.
Do we want to close the meeting?
Yes, yeah, we can go ahead and close this informational meeting.
At
Lindsay's over there.
2:55
Yeah,
or 1:55.
our last units aren't noteworthy.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
She's over there right in the beach.
Yeah.